Hello, and welcome to our podcast where we share and discuss some of the best short stories ever written. Today, I'm going to talk about another story by the French writer Guy de Maupassant, called Mother Sauvage. It's a story about a woman who takes revenge on the enemy soldiers who killed her son during the Franco-Prussian War. The story is told by a narrator who hears it from his friend Sauvage, who witnessed the aftermath of the event. They are hunting in the French countryside, where they see a burned-down cottage that used to belong to Mother Sauvage, a widow whose husband was shot by the police for smuggling. Her only son, Victor, volunteered to join the army when the war broke out, leaving her alone in her isolated home. One day, 4 young Prussian soldiers came to her house and asked for lodging. She agreed to let them stay, even though they were her enemies. They treated her well and helped her with the chores. She asked them about her son's regiment, but they knew nothing. One day, she received a letter from one of her son's comrades, telling her that Victor was killed in battle. She was devastated, but she hid her grief from the Prussians. She pretended to be friendly and hospitable, and even cooked them a rabbit for dinner. She asked them for their names and addresses, saying that she wanted to write to their mothers. She also gave them some hay to make their beds more comfortable in the attic. After they fell asleep, she removed the ladder from the attic and set fire to the house. She stood outside with her son's rifle, ready to shoot anyone who tried to escape. She heard their screams of agony, but she did not flinch. She threw the rifle into the fire, and it exploded with a loud bang. The villagers and the soldiers rushed to the scene, and found Mother Sauvage standing calmly by the fire. A German officer questioned her, and she admitted that she burned the soldiers alive as an act of revenge for her son's death. She gave him the list of names and addresses that she had collected from them, and said that their mothers would never see them again. The officer ordered his men to shoot her on the spot. She died with a smile on her face, holding the letter that announced her son's death. This story is a powerful example of how war can bring out the worst in human nature, and how a mother's love can turn into a mother's rage. It shows how Mother Sauvage sacrificed everything for her son, and how she felt justified in killing 4 innocent young men who had nothing to do with her son's death. It also shows how war can destroy families and homes, and how people can lose their humanity in times of conflict. I hope you enjoyed this introduction to Mother Sauvage by Guy de Maupassant. It's a short but intense story that makes us think about the consequences of war and violence, and how they affect not only the soldiers but also the civilians. If you want to read the full story, you can find it online or in any collection of Maupassant's stories. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for more episodes where I'll share more amazing stories with you.